Welcome back to the range with Yo. Cleanliness is out. Keep it clean, keep it clean. So today, we are going to talk about a third generation Smith & Wesson rifle. Unfortunately, I didn't have the pleasure of shooting the first nor the second, but I'm excited about the third because I hear there are a lot of upgrades and things that the people who own the first and second should be glad to have. So with that being said, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, and today we are talking about the Smith & Wesson 15 Sport 3. Now, I'm kind of interested in shooting the one and the two, just to see if I can really tell the difference between what they've done and what they had. But we'll have to see if we can find a couple of those. Now, your rifle comes in a cardboard box, unfortunately, but it's packed with some styrofoam. Now, in your box, it does come with one magazine, which is pretty standard. And as you can see, our rifle has the orange flag in it. Now, this is the Smith & Wesson 15 Sport 3 semi-automatic rifle, chambered in 223-556. If you look closely on here, it's pretty standard looking. So I'm just going to run through it anyway and let you know what it is that we're working with. We have a full pick rail on the top for you to run the optic of your choice or the scope of your choice. Now today we are running the Vortex AMG UH1. This is a red dot. Now it does have a 16-inch threaded barrel, and it has a 15-inch floating handguard. Now the handguard is one of the upgrades, and I hear a lot of people are really excited about this handguard. Now you have a whole lot of M-lock space on here for you to, pretty much make it your own. Add whatever it is that you want on here to make it heavier. I'm really not a light person and all that stuff, but it looks pretty cool. So you can tack it out as much as you'd like. And as you can see, they are at 3, 6, and 9, so that you can go ahead and do that and make that comfortable for yourself. Now, this is an aluminum frame with a polymer grip. Now, the grip does feel pretty nice. It does have a 1-finger indentation on here, which I can accept that just because of the effort that they just put it in to give you one. But you guys know that I do enjoy the finger grooves on the actual grips. Now, this has a chromed firing pin, which is something else that they're raving about. So we're going to find out and see exactly how that feels. Another thing that is a talked about source on this rifle is the mid-length gas system. Now that gas system is supposed to lessen the recoil and give you a smoother shoot. Now, going back to me not experiencing the 1 or the 2, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if I can tell the difference, but I would definitely tell you if it's a smooth shoot. Now, she does weigh 6.5 pounds, and unfortunately, they did not even give you any flip-up sights. I'm noticing that a lot of them are doing that now, and the fact that the flip-up sights do come, or if they do come with the rifles, I think it's a pretty good deal, because practicing with your flip-up sights is, to me, very important, just so that you can become efficient with the ability to do so. Now, it also has an adjustable stock on here, and it moves pretty nice and freely. We also have a sling ring on here, and of course, if you add your adapter to the front, you will definitely be able to run a sling of your choice. Now, functions, very standard. You do have your magazine release on the right side. You do have your bolt drop and your safety selector switch that you can engage with your thumb. I will be charging with the charging handle as well as dropping the bolt just to see how that feels. But right now she feels pretty decent. She feels like she could be nice and solid. So we are going to find out exactly how I feel on it. So this is the newest rifle from Smith & Wesson, and I'm excited, and I am bringing this here to you today. All right, so we do have your standard paperwork and lock and all that stuff in here. Now they have 5 points that they have included on the card that I have talked about, which is your 16-inch barrel. It has a 1/8 twist 5R rifled barrel with your mid-length gas system to reduce recoil, your forged integrated trigger guard. So your trigger guard is a forged integrated trigger guard. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. And you have your full-length Picatinny rail on the top, as we stated, and your 15-inch aluminum M-lock pick space on the top. So that's the highlight of this. So just to inform you. All right, so today we are shooting a couple different ammunitions. Let's put this there. We are shooting bronze ammunition. This is 223 55 grain, and we're also using Scorpio. Now, we've used Scorpio before, and it performed pretty good, so this is why I'm using it again. This is also 223 55 grain. And the first magazine will be with the Scorpio, and I have my good old handy dandy magazine loader that has completely changed my life. And this will definitely be something that will be seen quite often. Just that simple. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. All right, so let me get my ears. The only thing left to do now is what? Huh?
Shut up and send him down range.
Suit him up so we can send him down range. All right, so let me put my ears on first. Get myself comfortable. Ears on check. And let's take this flag out of this rifle. Lock that bolt back. Show clear. Once again, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range. We are at Immokalee Range and Gun Club. All right, so we have our magazine loaded. Let me set this up like this. There you go. Magazine loaded. Let's head to the line and take a couple shots and see how she feels. Y'all see it's a lot of ARs been floating around here, right? Y'all see that? Okay, bolt dropped nice and smooth. Let's feel this trigger out and see how she feels. Let's put this on fire. And first shot. Not bad. It's a little heavy, but it's okay. As you can see, she's quite gassy, but she's all right. She's a little rough. The rifle is clear and safe. She's a little rough with the recoil absorption. So now I am really interested to know how the 1 and the 2 shoot, because if they say that is that will enhance the actual recoil on that, then those other ones probably are brutal, meaning the 2 and the 1. But we wouldn't know. I'm not judging until I actually try. So if we find one, we would definitely try it. Let's load up another magazine. Nice and quickly. Like so, like so. Very good. Let's put that mag in. And let's get back to that line. Quick. Like that. Move that out of the way. Let's get our rifle. Let's speed up some shots. And see how she's feeling. thought she was empty. That trigger hesitated. Oh, that bolt is stuck. Uh-oh. That's not good. Huh. The trigger froze as if the rifle was empty. There is something in the chamber. See, it did it again. All right. Right now, let's blame it on ammo. We have two different types of ammo. It just may not like the Scorpio. Rifle is clear and safe. So let's go in with some blazer and see if it makes a difference. Now, it ran that first magazine without a problem. Interesting. No problem with the first one. Second one, we had those hiccups. This is the not blazer, bronze PMC ammo. I'm sorry I said blazer, but it's bronze. And this one is 55 grain. Load them up, load them up. All right. Let's see what happens. So far, this will be our third magazine. Heat feels okay. No problem. Let me drop this bolt so that I can charge the charging handle and see how that feels. Magazine is in and tight. She's charged and she's hot. Okay, she locked back and she is safe. So far, it might just be an ammo issue. I have another box of the Scorpion. Let's see what that does. Let's just do process of elimination here and let's rule it out. But I got to shoot another magazine in order to actually say, all right, yeah, it's the ammo. Okay. How y'all doing today? Y'all good? I am great. It is 80 degrees. I think we're going to have us a hot summer. It's nice and breezy though, so that's a good thing. But it's 80. I know some of y'all like saying 80 degrees really, yo. It's 12 below where I am. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so we're going in with another Scorpio ammunition and 55 grain. She's greasy. When I looked at her, I didn't think that was going to be an issue. Y'all know we run straight out of the box and drop the bolt. She ran it. Now I did feel on this some trigger hesitation. I don't know if that what actually caused, she's clear and safe, what actually caused the first couple malfunctions. It's almost like the trigger wasn't resetting, or I'm not letting up enough for the trigger to reset. So I'm just going to be mindful about that and make sure I give it enough time or enough slack so that reset can happen without any issues. All right, so far so good. Voila. Okay, so as I was saying about actually letting up off the trigger enough for that reset to happen and not, I mean, I like to shoot fast, but some triggers don't like for you to shoot fast. Alrighty, so she's getting a little warm now, and she's responding and she's doing what she's supposed to do, which is excellent. Now she is clear and safe. We have a lot of die-hard Smith & Wesson fans that'll tell me, yo, give it a try, give it a chance, give it a chance. I'm giving it a chance, and so far so good. And I think that was just me as far as actually engaging the trigger too quickly, not giving it that time to fully reset before I bring that trigger back. And we have another box of bronze ammo. Man, I love this thing. I love it, love it, love it. Makes life so easy. Especially if you're home, just loading a bunch of magazines for the range. Your fingers won't be sore. All right, last 3 magazines, and we're done. Okay, so this is, that was 6 boxes already? Whew. Y'all know we usually do 100 rounds for all of our reviews, and we will be concluding with 120 rounds in this magazine.
How about you run 2 more boxes after this, but mad dump it?
Okay.
Let them see it, just mad dump it.
Okay. I'll give you that, a mag dump with these 2. She's hot. She's hot, but I'm going to hold through it and... She's smoking. So it's clear and safe. Let's get 2 more boxes. Did I say pistol? Rifle. Rifle is clear and safe. Okay, let's get 2 more boxes. In my ammo stash. Here we go. Look at her smoke. Oh, I was going to say, now wait a minute. I done used you enough. And why aren't you going in? All right. So let's get another magazine with these rounds. And we're going to do it again. 2 more times. I think this is the hardest part, actually lining them up. All right. Out of the way, my friend. Yeah, she's hot. Go for a different steel. That steel's all busted up. She's hot. Hot, 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 y'all. She's running. She is running, and that is, again, the Scorpio ammunition. She's clear and safe. 1 more box. Oh, she's hot. She's a hottie. One more box. I want to ask y'all this now. So far, what do y'all see? What do y'all think? Do you have a 2 or a 1? Are you excited about the 3? Is there anything that you experience with the 1 or the 2 that you're excited about that the 3 has? Now, I am quite interested to know if that is something or anything you've experienced. 1 or 2. All right, she's hot, 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 hot. She's hot. Very hot. That is 160 rounds. She's safe. 160 rounds, and she's quite steamy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Smith & Wesson Sport 3. What did y'all think? What did y'all see? Do you like it? Let me take this out. All right, that's better. Did you like it? The way that she performed. Now, as far as the mid-length gas system, I don't know how the other gas systems performed, so I really can't speak on that as far as the improvements on whatever they have done with this rifle here. Now, it is a nice flat shoot. Yes, I can give them that. It does have the standards workings of an AR. She feels good in the hand. To me, she looks pretty good. The grip, the polymer grip, is something that I enjoyed on this whole time. I experienced no slipping. That finger indentation there worked very, very nicely. I enjoyed that. And she's all right. She's all right with me. Ouch. She's hot. Now, your trigger. In the beginning, that was my second magazine. It almost seems like it was, I'm going to call it user error on my behalf. I wasn't giving the trigger actual time to reset completely before I pulled back to take that shot. The next magazine, we did use bronze ammunition. It ran well, so we went back to the Scorpio ammunition to see if it was actually ammo sensitive or it just did not like that Scorpio. And we've been running Scorpio ever since, and it's running great. So yes, the trigger is a little slower than what I would like. The as far as it being too heavy, it's all right. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest. That's something that's cosmetic. You can switch that out and put something in there exactly that you feel more comfortable with. But as far as performance goes, she performed very well. Now, heat after 160 rounds, I know that we were shooting quite fast. So if it was more of a, how can I say, a cadence in the shoot versus just shooting as quickly as I was, I don't think the heat would have gotten as hot as it is as quick as it did. But the heat right now is a factor, but it's not too hot to where you cannot actually hold it. So that's a plus too. But you know, for the most part, she all right. She did good. She did very good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Smith & Wesson Sport 3, chambered in 223. Where are these flies coming from? Chambered in 223-556. So, yo gang, let me know. What did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you are have any suggestions, leave those suggestions in there, and we will definitely get to them and see if we can make this a little bit more for me. You got that? All right, great. Hey, listen, if you you have not yet checked out www.yokegang.com, make sure that you do pick up a t-shirt or patch. Support the channel. Thank you so much for supporting just by watching this video. Y'all already know I love it when things work, but I love y'all for life.